Here's Greg's pussy. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey there, beer tubers. Welcome back to a beer mail unboxing from this guy.
Bilawg.
Bilawg. The Gorg. Isn't the Gorgs like the guys that were on the Fraggles or something?
Maybe, but Ewart says I'm not allowed to watch cartoons, so.
Yeah, no, we're nothing against cartoons. Anyway, get a big ass box. Addressed to Lick Low from Mr. Gorg Bilawg.
Oh no, Nick has censored out the important stuff, so he doesn't want anyone to send him poop.
Yeah, right. The funny part is that this was sent. You sent this like last Monday. Got here 8 days later by Express.
And I paid a lot of money for Express Post so I could get it to you last week.
Yeah, so much for that idea. No, I get it. It's like Canada Post, like Christmas season, right? But you paid for Express Post, which is supposed to be like 2-3 days delivery. You shipped it on a Monday. It should have been here like.
Well, I figured they said 3 days not guaranteed, so I figured okay, I'll probably get to you on Friday. I guess I'll have one business day off, but still, it's like, well, I didn't really want sitting in a van over the weekend. Hopefully, nothing broke or something.
No, the box isn't leaking or anything, so I think it's okay.
I did individually wrap the bottles, though. Now, I didn't Ziploc them because the bottles are too big, but I did put them in bags. So if something broke, theoretically, it might be okay. Wow, you got to that right away.
Oh, shit.
That was like in the middle. That's for you, Nick.
Nice.
Nick, those are excellent recipes where you can put vegetables and fruit and make them into fancy things and eat them.
Jesus Christ. Fuck. All right. So cracking open the box. While I'm doing that, I'm drinking this Blonde Fur from Untitled. Fun. And I guess we'll pop out and look at the comments here because we got Mr. Lee Russell saying, open it right. Get this low orgy going. Western Canadian beer reviewer says, or something. Never mind, have to drive again. Delivery is pretty backed up now, pretty much everywhere, which is true. Lee is in the chat. So we got multi-Lees in the chat while I'm drinking a beer on Lees.
Come on, you're being disruptive. Let's go.
Right. And of course, Mr. Jamie says, "Hi, Nick." All right, so let's get to the dirty of what is in this box. What is in the box? Going to wrapped beer number 1, which I pretty much already know what's in this box, but the thought of getting these in person is beyond amazing because consistently I've had this beer like 3 different times. One of the beers in here, maybe 3 of the beers in here.
This one is an excellent vintage.
Yeah, like these beers I've had. This series of beers, I've had 3 of them over the years, and they've always been pretty fucking fantastic. So, of course, somebody had to make it fucking hard to get them open.
Hey, Nick, I wanted to protect them in transit. Sorry, next time I'll just fucking do nothing and put them in a paper bag, and throw them your way.
Might get here quicker. All right, this is a pretty horrible unpacking job so far. I'm sort of peeling the fucking bubble wrap like an orange. Oh, baby.
What you got there, Nick?
Stroke it.
Oh, yeah. Give it a good
an Amsterdam double Tempest.
2020. So Jamie can make a GIF.
Yeah, right.
There we go.
They get the creepy smile in there too.
Lots for Jamie to work with.
So I've had this is this the 20? This is 2020, right? Yeah, 2020.
Yeah. There's only 2020 in there.
Had the.
I wasn't like with the Redbeard mail where I just fucked up and sent you the wrong vintage.
What was the first one you brought up to Chad's place? It was 2014, wasn't it?
2014 was the first. I brought a 2013 to Chad's, but that was only me and Chad drank that together. Yeah, you can find that video somewhere.
That doesn't count because I wasn't there.
That's true. It doesn't.
2020 version of this. I had the 19. I had the 17. I think you brought the on the 10th share. And I had the 2014. 2014 was phenomenal. One of the best beers I ever drank. 2019 was also pretty tasty. 2017 was okay. And Greg is saying that this is one of the best beers that Amsterdam has released in this series. So
I definitely say probably it definitely and I truthfully, I probably say this every year, so it's probably just my own excitement. But this year does seem like it's a really good year. Like it almost reminds me more of the glory days of like the first couple of years it came out. So I've always found like it lost a little bit of its thickness, as Paul might get upset about because he doesn't like thin beers. And this one seems a little more thicker. But hey, you know what? Try it yourself. You might be like, Greg, you're wrong. This is the worst vintage ever, and don't ever talk to me again.
Well, I'm looking forward to trying this. I don't think we were planning to do a BA one of this, but you know what? This is probably like something.
I don't know who ordered bottles, but we possibly might have a few to go around. I've got a few extras to go around. So,
well, yeah, you got like a shelf of them, right?
Yes, I do.
All right, so let's see. Bag number 2. Which wouldn't, given the dimensions of this particular bottle, I wouldn't assume that this is any different from the first one. Excuse me.
Come on, Nick, pull it out.
Make some weird noises. Yeah.
Oh.
The other bottle of Double Tempest.
Yeah.
Bottles of those. And these ones here, these two actually were 2 I ordered off of the Amsterdam website myself and paid for. Greg picked them up and sent them to me in a beer mail.
The important thing is you paid for it, Nick, so it worked out well for me.
Mm-hmm. So
if Joe's watching this video, he'll find that funny. No one else will because they won't get the joke.
Right. Anyway, Kent Beer Reviews is there saying, cheers, Canadians. Cheers. Lady Lee's real orgy. It's only a real orgy if you have a Lee sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
Darn right.
You don't want to be the bread there.
Completely unnecessary commas in that one.
Somebody saved Double Tempest to share with me at the 2021 Sexton Beer Fest. I'm pretty sure Greg's got that covered, considering he's got enough Double Tempest to last till the end of the decade.
I don't know. I do drink them pretty quickly. So,
all right. This one is a can from Great Lakes Brewing, which is Hanlon's Point Coffee Porter. With
it's naked Carrie with a beard.
Greg with a beard.
Oh, that's Gordy actually, but okay.
Gordy. Oh, that's like that. Gordy Levesque, which is the guy on the Canuck Pale Ale.
Yep.
Yeah. January 1997, Gordy Levesque attempted to make his first trip out of Canada. Unfortunately, they informed him at the airport that he needed a passport to fly. Undaunted, Gordy took his Speedo and hit the closest beach he could find. All right. That sounds more like a Greg story. Let's just be honest. All right. So, what the fuck is this?
Oh.
Is this like some kind of sample of your urine or something, Greg?
Yes, I sent you a sample of my own urine and
mystery spirits.
Yes. So Nick, that's a mystery spirit that you and I are going to review together, and when we review it, I'll tell you what it is.
Is it Sam Adams Utopias or something?
It's a spirit. That's all I'll tell you.
Looks like your urine.
Is that? Yes, that's exactly what color my urine comes out as. I drink so many stouts. So
interesting. I'm kind of scared now.
Hey, after this we can review it, Nick, and all will be revealed.
All will be revealed.
It's only an ounce anyway. It's not gonna get you too drunk.
Yeah, it's like a shot of it or something.
And I put wine preserver in it, so it shouldn't be like overly oxidized.
Wine preserver? Is that gonna change the taste though?
It's basically a spray you put on top of it that just basically creates a layer of nitrogen or something. It's supposed to prevent oxidation or at least delay it.
Interesting.
Whether it does or not, I don't know.
All right, so let's go to the next can that I got in the bag here. Now, I know some of these are for BA 101, but I forget which ones we said we were going to do. This is 2010 West Coast IPA.
We are not doing that one for BA 101 because no one can get it.
Yeah, that's like a brewery special, isn't it?
I can't even get it right now. So
yeah, this is only a month old, 11/5 of 2020. Now, I was excited when I read about this one here because it's a West Coast IPA based off of 2020 recipe. So it's like a beer from a bygone era.
Yeah, it's old school.
IPAs are like completely different than what they are now, as we can all agree. Much to Lee's chagrin, late Mr. Lee, that is. Any comments there?
There's a bunch of comments.
Jamie and Lee cheersing Craig in some kind of common orgy. Lubba dub dub. You know, I'm going to leave that comment up for now. Here's another beer that I'm not sure if we're doing for a beer analysis on. because I don't know who can get it. But this is
Nope.
one when me and Greg did a duo review of it.
Nope.
It was fucking phenomenal, or at least I really liked it. That I wanted another one. So this is RoboHop.
Yep. I don't even have another one to review with you. So yeah, you had another one. You're on your own.
All right, we already reviewed it, so this is just for me to drink.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, what else is in here?
So by the power of deduction, the other 3 are for BA 101.
Okay, because you sent me 5 cans, didn't you?
I did.
All righty. So, this is a smaller bottle. I think I know what this one is. And I don't know if we've got enough of these left in Ontario to do a BA 101 on.
I believe we do. I don't think they're that hard to come by.
Okay. I think you've got another couple.
He actually hasn't bought them all.
Yeah. And this is actually one that I've been wanting to try for quite some time because I'm not as big a fan of the Hunter S. Thompson as like Mr. Lee is, but I do really like this brewery. I haven't had a lot of beers from these guys. All the bottle art is made by Ralph M. Steadman or something Steadman, and it's Gonzo Imperial Porter, which Gonzo, if you know Hunter S. Thompson, that's actually his writing style. It says right on the bottle too. Never got weird enough for me.
Oh.
So if you ever seen like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, that guy.
I've seen that movie. I don't remember it.
The brewery where all the bottle art and a lot of the beer names are tributes to Hunter S. Thompson.
Well, if you ever want to see a dog vagina on a beer can, they have a beer called Raging Bitch, and it has a very
I reviewed it.
dog vagina on it.
It's like probably the only like flying dog I think I've reviewed. I think maybe I did like a collab beer that they did with somebody too once. Anyway, so let's go to another bottle. First, let's go to some comments, which is another, of course, Kent, you're saying cheers, Lee, Jamie Lee, Ralph Steadman, yep. And also watch Where the Buffalo Roam, which is the one Bill Murray is Hunter S. Thompson, which is like almost 2 decades ahead of Johnny Depp. I've never seen that one, actually. Where the Buffalo Roam.
Didn't in real life the Fear and Loathing guy like disappear and nobody knows what happened to him if he got murdered or whatever?
Killed himself.
Did he kill himself? I thought he disappeared and they didn't know.
No, they knew. He committed suicide.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he's kind of the guy where he wasn't the kind of guy to grow old, kind of thing. Decided rather to take himself out and then lose all of his faculties.
I don't think any of us are getting old. We don't live healthy lifestyles.
Anyway, this one here, this is actually kind of the label that they had last year, except for this is the 2020 Double Tempest rye barrel aged.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and you've tried this already, haven't you?
I have. I was less impressed by it than I am the regular Double Tempest. But that being said, when it comes to the world of alcohol, I always prefer a bourbon to a rye. So my opinion, your opinion may vary from my opinion.
I like rye. I've had experiences where I've gotten sick off of rye, so it's kind of it goes a little. I can only go so far with it, but at the same time, yeah, tends to not be quite as tasty as like a bourbon would be when it comes to barrel aging. In my find, I love that little that caramel vanilla toffee kind of oaky taste that you get from a bourbon barrel aged. It's just unique. Anyway, getting towards the bottom. You know what? I'm going to save that for the last because I know what it is by process of elimination.
Nick's a spoiler alert.
Uh-huh. Alrighty, so this is whoa. We got Mr. Paul in the chat saying, "Hey there, Ted." He must have detected all the Russian Imperial barrel-aged stouts that have been embarked here.
And don't put those in the fridge or he'll come and kill you.
They have to be like drank at 15 degrees and slightly acidic before it to be.
You should actually boil them before you drink them.
Yeah. Boil them in hooker blood. Anyway, yeah. So this is from Great Lakes Brewing. Big surprise. This is Hazelmar.
And I think there's a certain bearded fella in this chat that's a big fan of that.
The guy that's been pretty quiet so far, right?
Maybe.
Haze Mama.
So that's definitely anal-able because that is now a regular GLB LCBO
Haze
release.
Mama is the MILF of beer tube.
It is the MILF.
Alrighty, let's put that aside.
Now, I hope when we open her up, we find out if her bush is the same color as the rest of her hair.
Hope it matches the drape.
Exactly.
All right, so let's go to the other one. This is getting closer to the end of the box because I can see the bottom of the box now. It's just bubble wrap. So this is an aptly named beer, considering who it came from. And I think the
I don't
redhead
remember which one it is, but I'm sure it's...
can get this one as well. This is Thrust.
Yeah.
Yay, from New England Style IPA from Great Lakes Brewing, which I believe is, along with Haze Mama, pretty regularly available in the LCBO.
Not regularly, but the current batch is available, as well as Handland Points. So those three can be anal. We should have at least, everyone in Ontario should be able to get them. I hope.
We should do the Haze Mama first. Maybe we can do that next week or something after Wednesday's beer.
Well, don't ask me, Nick. You're the boss.
We'll talk. All right. So that's Thrust and IPA, Haze Mama, and the other two that I can just drink at my leisure, which is the Robo Hop and the 2010.
I suggest you shotgun them both and then do a beer analysis.
Yeah, right now. But yeah, like Thrust and IPA, that's from 2 months ago. Well, not even 2 months ago. And that's a month old. This one here is from late September, so that should be drank ASAP. Which is all right. I think we needed a beer to do before
the Christmas season.
Exactly. Well, it's pretty well Christmas season right now anyway. Alrighty, so let's get back down. Before we go, I want to read some more comments here. Holy shit, there's a lot of comments from Paul. Cheers, brother. Definitely pop them on the kettle. Yeah, he's talking about boiling them in the hooker blood. So he's only time Redbeard has been quiet. Shut up. I'll read Pauline. Collar match the cuffs. Cheers, bro. Jesus. Do all three in one night. Yeah, right. Sure. Alrighty. So, agreed. Yeah. So I know what this one is too. And this one, I'm not sure if there's enough people with enough bottles of this to go around. This might be just one I drink at my leisure or do a review of. I've had this before in several different vintages, including last year's, I think. This is the 2020 barrel bottling of another. This
is the beer that famously got me mouth violated by a certain Mr. Kerry McEwen beard.
Bellwoods, bring out your dead. Imperial Stout, aged in cognac barrels. 2020 barrel bottle, aged 16 months, 11.7%. Which is actually, I think, longer barrel aging than like the Tempests are, aren't they? These are the year, aren't they?
Most likely. Now this one, I think probably the Tempest too, but I'm pretty sure they used wet barrels with this one because I know you've not had it yet, Nick, so I don't want to spoil it for you. But I will say this one is cognac as fuck.
This is all right. Cognac's an interesting flavor when it comes to drinking an Imperial Stout. This one's kind of sticky.
You know what? There aren't very many beers that do cognac, but I find when you do a stout in it, it's pretty good. Like I don't think I've ever had a bad one.
Well, cognac's
I think I've only had like 2 or 3 in my life. So
even though it's wine, it's a little sweeter, so it kind of works better with the malty dark beers. Like it's not maybe a little bit better than like the Pinot Noir they use in like Whiny Bastard or something. Anyway, yeah, so that's pretty much the entire box. I gotta pick up some bubble wrap after this because the floor is covered.
Well, Nick, now you've got enough bubble wrap for your next beer mail.
Got the rolly chair going on. Alrighty, so what do we got in the box now? We have 5 beers from Great Lakes Brewing, which are 2010 West Coast IPA, Haze Mama, Robo Hop, and Thrust, an IPA, as well as Hanlon's Point. Greg's Mystery Spirits, which I'm assuming has got roofies in it.
Yes, it does.
And 2 bottles of Amsterdam Special Release Double Tempest, easily without question, the best beer that they make.
Oh, like without question.
Without question,
not even contest.
Good, but I mean, like generally Amsterdam, they don't make anything that's really as over the top.
That's kind of like you saying like, oh well, Jamie is just the best looking guy on this whole beer tube community. No, Jamie is by far the best looking.
There's no really great pictures of Jamie other than his hockey selfies.
Oh, I don't know. I am pretty sure, and if there's any ladies in this chat, they can certainly chime in. But I'm pretty sure that mustache he had made things down there tingle a little bit. They certainly worked for me, and I can just imagine how it worked for the ladies.
God. All right. Yeah, I'm sure there's better breweries to compare Jamie to. But anyway, so that's Double Tempest rye barrel. Got the Imperial Stout man over there himself. Hey, Paul. And, of course, the last beer, which is the Bellwoods. Bring out your dead. Come on, focus. That's better. Cognac barrel. Still not as many barrel-aged beers as Paul has in his on his table probably right now, but, I'm working on it.
Well, you don't have as many dead hookers either. So, I mean,
No, it's true. Absolutely true.
My God, he looks like a fucking mountain man.
He is a mountain man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's true. He literally is.
Not that vintage. Like, which vintage are you talking about? He was talking about.
Probably talking about Double Tempest because he's had Double Tempest before. I don't know if he's had Bring Out Your Dead before, but.
Jamie says, we all know that Paul and Lee are the real manly men in this weird universe. Speaking of Paul. Which vintage of this one did you say you had there, Paul? Was it?
Oh, it was 14 or 15.
Okay, yeah, maybe I drank that with you at Chad's place.
Well, if it was at one of our,
you did.
Yeah,
It was one that we shared.
Well, the only Paul's only been Paul's been to the on the 10th bottle share, and then I think he was the 2015 bottle share. So it'd be one of those two.
Yeah.
Now I did bring Out Your Dead to the 15 bottle share, and that was actually a disappointing vintage, and I think none of us were that impressed by it. Then I don't remember if I brought it to the 10th bottle share.
Yeah, there it is right there, 2015 bottle share. With Matt, Massive Beer Reviews, Paul, Joe, back when he was still alive.
Oh, we love Joe.
Yeah. Joe been back before I killed him. Me about 100 pounds lighter.
Oh, Greg's fat too.
Yeah,
and,
I'm around about 70
Matt
pounds.
just as annoying as ever.
Doesn't Matt have a kid now?
Yeah, I think he does.
Yeah,
or is
probably.
he away?
Yeah. He's got a wife and a bump at least.
Oh, a bump. Okay, I thought he actually had a kid.
We shared some magical times at the Rex Hotel, Matt and I. It was very, very nice.
Oh, what was
that? Was pretty mighty.
The best part was when we were driving around Canada, he broke his glasses, so he couldn't wear them. So he was telling me where he needed to stop, turn, which way he had to turn. He's like, I can't see anything. Just tell me which way to go. I'm like, okay, we'll do this.
The best part was when I got you kicked out of your own hotel room. Remember when I got you kicked out of your own hotel room, Paul?
At the
no party. No party. No party.
Meanwhile, you guys are freaking drinking on the front lawn in front of your thing doing beer reviews. Greg comes by for 3 minutes. Oh, no potty. Get out of here.
No potty. No potty. Loud man, no potty. It was good times.
I just want to read this one last comment from Jamie. It says, rah, rah, Rasputin, killing people, eat their spleen.
Exactly.
Right.
All right.
This thing offline because we'll probably keep talking offline, but I want to thank everybody for watching. We got a great beer mail in.
Nick and I are going to do a mystery spear review now.
Sure. All right. Talk to you soon.